Hey you guys, I am back. It is day 2 of the Mass Make March, hosted by Cindy at Studio Lou. Be sure and check her out. She does lots of good stuff, y'all. So today, day 2 is tags. Tags to me are very similar to journal cards. Um, I, I guess my general rule of thumb is that tags don't have to have a journal space. Journal cards you try to make, blank on one side so you have room to journal. But tags, I don't always follow by that rule. Although I do like to have tags that have journal space, so you can journal on your tags as well. But anyways, so tags is for today. So we are going to just jump right into it. I will apologize first off. You may hear some noise in the background. My washer's going. It sometimes likes to talk to me. And my little heater's going because I'm freezing. So I apologize. Hopefully it's not too loud or noisy in the background. If it is, when I get done with this video, then I'll just have to redo it and I'll have to just make more tags. So yeah, let's just jump right into this. See what kind of tags we can make. I have these pre-cut tags. They already have hole reinforcers in them. I have a handful of them. I thought I would start with those. And I've got a whole bunch of, this was in an article in a cooking magazine. It was an article about spices, and these little outlined herbs, leafy things, were throughout the 3 or 4 pages of the article, and I just thought they were really pretty. Yeah, I mean, some of them have, like, this is the plate, and, some of them have stuff in the background, but even still, they're still pretty leafy pieces. So I thought I would work with those. I just was throwing stuff on my table the other day. I guess it was this morning, yeah, when I was kind of going through my stuff. And I've got a handful of butterflies that I thought I would work with. Because, butterflies in the leaves, all that good stuff. This was in some stuff. I'm thinking this is old paper. I just really don't know. This paper has puzzled me. I don't know. Like, it talks about paper with network and different colors. And so I don't know if this is all values exist without burlage and with double burlage. I don't know if this is postage stamps. I don't know, but it's old and it's kind of, yeah, maybe it is stamp guide. I don't know. Yeah, maybe so. Denmark, which is probably why I don't recognize it, because I don't know what Denmark stamps look like. So anyways, I thought I would play around with this as well. So my thought process was this was gonna kind of be my background, and we'll work in the butterflies and the leafy stuff around that. So let's see where we can go with that. I also have this floating around. I guess this is they're little cutouts from a book or something. I don't know. I don't know if they go with the leaves and the butterflies, but we'll just play with it and see. And I'm looking here, and I don't see any of my glue. What is going on with that? I thought I had everything ready. My glue, my scissors, staple, my stuff I wanted to work with, but I didn't have my glue. Now I do. So we are in the business of making tags for Mass Make March. I watched Cindy's video this morning. I don't know how many tags she made, but I know when I watched the video, I know, but this evening I can't remember. maybe it was 9. That sounds right, but I don't know if I'm saying 9 because that's how many things I made yesterday. Who knows? Anyways, not that it really matters, but no clue how many I'm going to make tonight. If I keep yammering and not creating, I may only end up making 1. Who knows? Yeah, so we'll just see what... I'm over here on the side gluing because, you know, again, my camera don't want to show you everything. And speaking of that, if you watched yesterday's video, you'll notice that my camera apparently was turned... I video on my phone. So you'll notice that my camera was a little off. I say a little off. It was more, you know, this way versus like a big wide range. So I changed it today. So hopefully you can have a wide view. Hopefully. I got to decide how we want to play with this. I think I just want to do one side for this one. And we will see and leave this open for journaling because, you know, like I said, I don't really have to have a space for journaling. But what's the deal? There we go. No, that didn't want to cut, but don't have to have a space for journaling technically. That's my rule for tags. But it's always nice to have a little extra space. And who knows, we may end up sticking a butterfly on it. You never know where this is gonna go. Never know. You never know. So yeah, there we got some background going on with some Denmark stamps. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to play around with these guys. Just see where it takes me. Isn't that the fun of doing this? Just see where it takes you. So today on Cindy's video, she did one of her little tags with a little bunny on it. Was super duper cute. And I loved the way she added the grunge in her grunge box. I don't have a grunge box. I have a cookie sheet, a cooking pan or a cooking sheet, basically. You guys see me? Yep, you're good. It's a metal pan. It was my Mimi's. She used to bake in it. All her goodies. And I'm sure it probably has lead or aluminum or something in it that we're probably not supposed to be eating, so I don't use it for cooking anymore. But I still use it. I still think of my Mimi often when I do. But it's my art bin. That's where I dye my papers in it, all that good stuff. So, all that to be said, that's my grunge pan. And so I thought maybe I would play around with that. Probably not tonight, or probably not on camera. How's that? Because I don't have any of that set up. I didn't fully prepare for this. So let us see here. I'm debating on these, you know, I love little cutouts, but it's the white. It throws me off every time. Oh, you know what else I was going to do on these? I was going to play around with some quotes. That's what I was doing this morning before I went to work. I was playing around with quotes over here and got sidetracked because I do that. And I didn't get back to pulling out my quotes. So I've got some of these Tim Holtz. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. They just have, they're little stickers with sayings and quotes and all that. They're really cute. So maybe we'll look through here and see if any of these go with our little butterflies. And I actually kind of just like it without the butterfly. Kinda. I got these little guys too. Can play with those. These are little scraps that have, I think these were a Tim Holtz one as well. They're little scraps of like burlap. They have stitching on them. I like those. I like them a lot. Okay, so let's look at our little sticker book and see. Oh, learning to fly. Look at that right there. Maybe that's appropriate. Not all the time stickers need an extra bit of glue, but you know, I tend to always give them a little bit of glue. We are just going with this. We are not overthinking tonight, Shell. We are not going to overthink that. We are just going to go with it. Do I like these? No, those are too much for that. Oh, maybe this is. Maybe I can do that guy. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I think I like that. I think we're gonna go with that one. Oh, well, it's glued on my Tim Holtz stickers. Let's see if the glue stick will hold this guy. It is paper to paper, but this is kind of a thick little butterfly. He may be a sticker. Who knows? You know, when you start collecting things, you forget if they're stickers or if they're cutouts or what they are. Until you get them on. Yep, he's a cutout. He's good. Do we need this little guy on here? I don't think so. I think I actually like that. It's got some funny edges going on. I guess where my throw out, get a new blade going on here, but I actually kind of like that. I pulled out some of this foofy yarn to do our little ties, and so that was kind of my thinking. If you watched my last video, you know I have a thing for matchy-matchy, so I will more than likely be doing some matchy-matchy stuff. You guys hear my washer back there? Let's throw a little fit. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully. So we gotta do our little floofy on our tags. And you know, things go by a little quicker when you don't overthink them and you just go with it. You just do it. Just put the glue to the paper and make it happen. Yeah. Learning to fly. I like that. I like it. We'll take it and move on. We will take it and move on. Try this again. Try it again. Like I said, I have several of these like pre-cut tags. I've also got some other stuff that I pulled out to work with. I wonder if we can do, like, we're gonna do this one upside down. Just because we can, can't we? Try to get in frame here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just gluing paper to paper. But you know, sometimes that's exciting. Sometimes. Oh, I could do the whole Cindy thing and just line it up and rip it. Let's try that. Gives us a little rough edge. That's cool. I can work with that. I can work with that. That was easier than trying to line it up. See, never works for me. I don't know. Maybe it's a magical touch that some people have and some people don't. And I apparently don't. And see, that one just, I don't know. We're just going to go with it. We're not going to stress it because we don't stress about this kind of stuff. Because when we stress, it becomes no fun. Ooh, my washer's taken off. I was cutting down another journal earlier today. I had all these little scraps. And it's some coffee dyed paper, but it's lined. And my paper's lined. And so I was like, oh, there's just some pretty decent strips. I don't know that I want to, not that I think anybody can really do some writing on these, but I just didn't want to get rid of them. It's like, usually when I cut down strips like this, I just toss them because I can't, while I do save everything, I can't save everything. You know what that means. You got to be selective. You got to be selective in the trash that you keep. So, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I want to use these guys. Remember? We're using these guys. Ooh, I like that a lot. Let's see if we could be so lucky to find another quote about something. I don't know. I also like how, again, if you watch Cindy at Studio Lou, she has her little snippets of verses or words from books. And it's so cute. Again, this goes back to my OCD. It's like that last one I just did, learning to fly. Well, butterflies fly, you know. I'm just so, I can't put like this is butterflies and leaves and nature and all that. I couldn't put like, and she danced in the moonlight. I couldn't because, well, I mean, I guess the butterfly could be dancing in the moonlight, but you know what I'm saying. I can't do, you know, he kissed her softly on this because it just doesn't go to me. But Cindy does it. She makes it work. I think just because she just does it. For whatever reason, I can't. If they were let to fly away. That's kind of a weird sentence, but it's talking about flying, and our butterfly is flying, so I knew I couldn't easily find, I mean, I like just opened that up to that one little saying about flying. I knew I couldn't do it again. I knew I couldn't. Couldn't be that lucky. Couldn't be that lucky. Maybe I'll go back to that one I just said about flying. The flowers appear on the earth. Yeah, maybe I'll go find that. Gotta go figure out where it's at now. Withered leaves about your feet. These really aren't withered. See, I'm overthinking it. Where is that flying quote that we just saw? I know it's in here. Oh, look at there. My beautiful butterfly. We're going to go with that. That one matches better than anything. I mean, don't you think? My beautiful butterfly. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Glue this guy down. Excuse me. I'm just going to stick this kind of right up in the middle. Oh, we're going to get over there because, you know, we got to have it lined up. maybe we'll do this guy. Where's that other little one? Oh, he's hiding. Oh, let's get our quote on here. My beautiful butterfly. My beautiful butterfly. Oh, let's get some glue on him so he doesn't decide to come off later on. Come on. My beautiful butterfly. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm not liking that this guy keeps flipping up. Who do you think you are? Oh, well, he's nobody because he just pulled right off, and that's okay. I didn't want you on my card anyways. My beautiful butterfly, where are we gonna go with you? Are we going down here at the bottom? Or over here? Or is this the butterfly we need? We need another butterfly. Oh, here's, I want this guy. He's a little different. And then I think I want to put him, maybe I'll put that up top. Nope. I'm overthinking. Okay, we are officially overthinking that. So how about we just do a different butterfly and we stick him down at the bottom and we call it done. Glue this guy up. Hopefully he'll stay with a little bit of glue stick. I think so. I think so, I think so, I think so. And so now we gotta decide if we want this guy on here or not. Decisions, decisions. Or I guess he could be like here. I guess he could cover up the butterfly. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna do that because we're trying to make these matchy-matchy, quote unquote. So we're just gonna go with, maybe we'll work those into something else. Another day, another time. But for today, we are going with this. I don't particularly like that the tops of these tags are empty or naked. But for the moment, they just are. Up here is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. I mean, I guess it's okay, but anyways, we're gonna move on because we're not gonna stress about that. We're not gonna hang out and stress. We're not gonna do that. You guys still see me? Okay. Bum. I'm liking the butterflies and I'm liking the leafy stuff. I like it a lot. Oof, I like that. So we're gonna play with, we're not gonna do all, we're gonna still stick with this. Stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. And glue books going on here. We're gonna use some blue cards. I'm gonna have to poke them down for tags. Oh, it's windy out. That was my front door. I have this netting on my front door because I love to have the doors open when the weather's nice. But I don't like to have all the bugs come and join me. So anyways, I have this magnetic net thing that goes on my door. And that's what that was, because the wind blew the magnets into my metal door. Y'all are learning so much about me and my living space. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But it is what it is, as my daddy would say. It is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna try to keep some of this blue going on with this guy. I have some blue floofy thread stuff, some yarn. One of these days I'll know all the technical terms. I have some blue. I don't know how blue it looks there, but it's really kind of cute. It's actually really soft, feels like corduroy. So that was kind of my thinking with this guy. Squeeze that glue out of there. And let's see. We still want to do this, or do we want to do this? Ooh, I kind of like that. And I do like that right there. I do like it. I don't know about butterflies though. Maybe we'll use these little guys. No, because they don't go with the... Ooh, maybe we'll work with these guys. These guys. Like you guys, but these guys. I kind of like that. Do we want a quote on this? We can actually... Don't really have to go so dark brown. We are ladies traveling alone. Does this look like a lady butterfly to you? Let's see what the other one has. Let's see what the other guy has. I think that white's a little too bright. What is it about white? It's so bright and intimidating. It's like we can't do anything with it, but it leaves us open to all sorts of things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play around with the black and this, and yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. Move this guy, move this guy. We are going to glue, excuse me, I have the hiccups. This guy here. I probably should cut this into a tag real quick before I get too crazy with decorating it and then have to chop off my decorations. That's always fun. Not really, but... Make him into a little tag. Nope, it's a little bigger, but we're just gonna go with it because what? We're not stressing about this. That's a little off, but oh well. We are gonna stress about it because we are, there we go. Oh, what was it doing? Oh, this guy. I think I'm gonna use my, he feels like a sticker, but I don't think he is because I think, I don't know if you can see that, but I think I pulled him off of a card. But he sure feels like a sticker. But we're gonna use some weld bond with him because he's so he's thick and he actually feels like plastic, so who knows what's going on with this butterfly guy. You're making a mess is what we're doing. I am by nature, I always have been, a very messy artist. Even though I'm pretty OCD about a lot of things, I'm messy when it comes to art and creating. And my studio, I had a studio in Conway years ago. I ran an art store and studio and gallery. My dream job, but closed it down to come home, move closer to my daddy, my mom, to help with my dad, his health going on. But anyways, long story short. Oh, did y'all hear that? We're expecting tornadoes again tonight, later tonight, but good old Arkansas weather. Anyways, in my studio, when I lived in Conway and had, my studio, the place was, it wasn't always a mess, but I had the freedom to be messy. My studio was huge, and it didn't matter if paint got on the floors or on the walls or whatever. It was, a dream come true. Now, I don't have that studio anymore. I just have this little bitty art space, and so I have to be very aware as to how messy I get. It's one of the reasons why I don't do much painting anymore, is because I can't be messy with it. Because I can't be dripping stuff on the floors, and I can't be doing all that. All that to say, I'm a very messy artist. I kind of want to do a little bunchy bunch. I feel like I'm out of frame with you guys. I don't know. We are going to go with this. And do we want some of this stuff in there? Maybe. Maybe we'll tie it. What was I saying? Was I saying something or not? Anyways, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty or messy or gluey or any of that. So I'm just a messy artist, and I am okay with that. I kind of like that. And I think, do we want to glue that? Or do we want to staple it? Anyways, I put the sticker that says, "Be you bravely." I could just staple this guy. Let me see what that looks like. If I don't like it, I'll pop it off. And, oh, yep. I think I like that. That was much easier than waiting on the glue to dry. You know what we didn't do? Shameful. Maybe it's okay. I didn't corner around my last bits, but I actually kind of like them straight like that. Weird. Are you okay over there, little cameraman? Okay. Moving on. I still am going to go with, because I've got some more leafy bits going on here. Yep. I'm still going to go with this. I'm still going with it. We are still rolling. Still rolling. You guys watched my video. If you watched it last night, I'm just thinking about this. I thought about it. I laugh about it every time I think about it. But my ranch style beans. I just still think that's kind of funny. But it made me think, and I probably should have asked y'all in this video yesterday, but it made me think and made me wonder, what's something crazy that you guys have saved or have used in a journal? Or that you're gonna use in a journal? That's a good question. What's something crazy, odd? What kind of junk? Oh, look at the messy fingers. And it also made me think, because the ranch style beans is from a can of beans. It also made me think, I mentioned, I think I mentioned in that video that I'm working on a farmer's market journal. It's one of the ones I'm working on. And it made me think the other day, don't like how you flip-flop there. It made me think about, what did it make me think about? Oh, farmer's market. I'm working on a farmer's market journal, and the other day there was, I don't know how to say this without y'all thinking I'm totally kooky. At my work in the cafeteria, they tend to have like a tiny little food pantry of sorts. Like if people, I guess, clean out their cabinets and, or, you know, if they get extras or whatever, they bring them up. Anyways, so you can dig through non-perishables. You know, just kind of helping your neighbor out kind of thing. Anyways, there were, also in my town, there's little food pantries. There's one at the local church right down the road. I take food to it all the time. It's just little sheltered areas set up where people can drop off food, and people who need food can swing by there and pick up some food for their families. It's really kind of cool. I support it 100%. I'm getting off on my story here. Anyways, at my work, there was some canned goods, some canned green beans and canned corn, maybe. I mean, I have canned green beans and canned corn here and, you know, all that. This was some off-brand, like Farmer's Pride or something like that. Not your Del Monte or your Green Giant or anything like that. But the labels on them, oh my gosh, you guys, the labels on these cans of green beans and corn were perfect for my junk journal. So, I got them. I brought them home and I traded them even Steven for the Del Monte or Green Giant or whatever brand I had in my cabinet. And because I wanted the labels. So I got the labels off of these. I just don't really like that guy. Does he need to go back over here with this guy? Is that too much? Oh. Anyways, the labels off of the, off-brand were so pretty that I need them for my junk journal. And so I have a can of green beans and a can of corn in my cabinet that don't have labels on them because I took them off and put them in my farmer's market stash. Anyways, I thought about that last night when I was thinking about the beans, the ranch style beans label. So yeah, what is something weird that you guys have worked into a journal? Or is there something that you worked in that people wouldn't realize what it is? I'm curious to know. I think we as artists and we as creators, especially those who collage and junk journal, I think we tend to see things a little differently than your average Joe or Josephine, however you want to look at that. Listen to your heart, it will show you the way. You know, the saying, one man's junk is another man's treasure, and I 110% believe that. At least it is for me. So yeah, what's something that you have worked into your journal that somebody wouldn't realize what it is, you know? unless you point it out. Unless you point it out. How are we on time? Get weather alerts on my phone going off. We're good. Got a few more minutes going on here. Oh, I didn't want to point that right at the corner, but we're going to work with it. A glue page going on here to smoosh him down. I don't mind glue on my hands, but if I can avoid it, I try to avoid it. If I can, I try, but if I can't, then I can't. I don't know that I like this guy, but we're going to go with it. We're going to just listen to our heart, because it's going to show us the way with these cards tonight. These tags. We're working on tags. I still kind of see them as journal cards, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. We got to do another matchy match. Again with the matchy match. Oh, I totally cut that short. How about we do this? We do this one a little floofy. And wrap it with that. Oh, he's all sorts of floofy going on. This is so soft. It's so pretty. We're just gonna go with that. Snip you here. And tie you up here with the blue. We tied with the brown on the last one. We're tying with the blue this one. Ooh, my washer is trying to take off. You hear it? Hear it doing its thing in there? It's doing its own little thing. I don't know what I'm doing here. And I think we did say we did like it stapled, so we're gonna staple this again and see what we do there. If we can. What's the deal here? Yep. Around my corners, and we're gonna call him done. I still don't like that thing, but we're just gonna work with it. We're not stressing, remember, not stressing it. Okay, still got a little bit more time. Do I want to continue with this? I think I do. I think I do. Maybe we'll work with these ladies. Ooh, I hear the thunder rumbling. Yep, I hear the thunder rumbling. Actually, I'm gonna start calling this the Cindy trim. I'm gonna Cindy trim these. I don't know that she'd appreciate that, but that's what I think of every time I do this. Yep. Can't do the top. Those are too skinny up there to try that with. My only problem with using these ladies is I just don't know. I just can't see them in one of the journals that I'm working on. That's where I get a hang up with making extra ephemera. Is I feel like I'm not that I'm wasting time or wasting my material, but it's like I should be working on something that I know. See, I can't even line it up to do the Cindy tear. I feel like I should be working on something that I know I'm gonna use. But we're going with it. We're gonna do these two ladies here. Who is this? Suzanne and the imposter, Annie Russell. I wonder who these people are. What is this? Knickerbocker Theater. Okay. So these are actresses. Okay. I can work with that. I was like, am I putting on somebody that doesn't need to be on this card? What are we doing? What are we doing? First, we're going to trim us down. We're going to make us into tags. Ooh, that's long. But we're just going with it. Remember? Going with it. I'll get you all these little scrappies everywhere. Yeah, just want to make sure I wasn't doing somebody like that was like offensive. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of that. I'm gonna feel like this is gonna need something else though. I have a feeling it's gonna need something else. Ooh, maybe if I use these guys. These guys. And maybe I cut it over here. Oh boy. I'm starting to overthink. Starting to overthink. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to overthink. Maybe I'm hung up on using this, but I just like these little, I just like them. I just like them, I like them, I like them. I don't know. Nothing says we can't do that up there. You know. Nothing says we can't. Although I'm gonna cover that up, I think. Maybe I can use these little stitchies on. I'm overthinking. Or maybe I'm doing too much at once. Trying to do 2 of these cards at once, knocking them out. Trying to make 2 at once. I don't know. Maybe I just need to start gluing some stuff down and see what happens. Scoot you over. Scoot. Pull you aside and glue you on. Oh. Pull you aside and glue you on. I've got glue everywhere on that one, but that's okay. What are we doing? We are going with it. Going with it. Right? Yes, going with it. Maybe it's this red that's throwing me off. Nope. Maybe I'll come down a little bit on you. Scoot you over, Miss Suzanne. Or is this Billy Burke or is this Suzanne? Oh, maybe it's Billy Burke's playing Suzanne. And Annie Russell's playing the imposter. Maybe that's how that's supposed to be. Again, I have no idea. These were just little snippets that I was going through some stuff. I tossed them up here on my desk, on my counter today and said, yep, I'm gonna use these. We're gonna make tags with these because tags is day 2 and that's what we're working on. What am I doing on time here? Oh, I'm still good. Got a few more minutes. So these will probably be my last ones. Throw something together here. So we can call them done. Annie, you're going right there to cover up that bright orange that's bothering me. And Billy, where are you gonna go? You're just going with it, remember? Going with it. Billy is gonna go, I hate to center things, but you're not centered. You're not centered, right? Good deal. Trim you off before I get sidetracked. And do we like, come on. Do we like these guys? These guys. I kind of do. We're gonna go with it. It covers up that writing, but you know, you can't really tell what that writing is. It's so tiny. So teeny tiny. We won't cover it all the way up. How's that? And do we want a little quotey quote? I think we do, because why not? Why not, right? See, now these are more of a 3D element that I wouldn't do on a journal card. I mean, maybe I would, because they're not that big. Look at that. Anyways, but more than likely I would not, because again, I mean, tags tuck in the same places that journal cards do, I guess. Oh, you know what? We were going to use some of this. We were going to use some of this on that, but whatever. Not anymore. Not anymore. I think I want to do just a traditional taggy hole on this guy. We'll do the big guy. Mainly because I got my leaf print way up in here. And I think I'm going to go with the blue. Oh, that's kind of different. Red. That is different for sure. It's a little out there. I think I kind of like it though. I think I kind of like it. Maybe we'll do some blue and red. We'll get all sorts of crazy with this. Ooh, I feel like I'm all over the place. You're not all over the place, Shell. You're right here. You guys can see by watching me create where I get my name from, my channel name, Shell's Creative Chaos. Because I feel like for the most part, this is a chaotic, scattered mess. What is the deal? Make it happen. Make it work. Yeah. So sometimes it's a little chaotic in my creative space. But what do? We just go with it. I think that's a little out there, but trim you up a little bit because you're getting all kinds of crazy going on here. And we gotta trim our corners. And I think I like that in a weird sort of way. Oh, we were gonna put a quote on it, so I know I'm not done. I didn't think I was done. I feel like I'm rushing. I don't like to rush, but I feel like I am. I don't know that I need to be. Oh, maybe I do need to be because I'm running out of time. So I'm gonna find a quote for these guys, and then we'll call them done. I'm gonna finish tying and playing with this ribbon. Oh, no, it's gonna go easy for me. Ha, no it's not. Okay, I feel rushed, so we're gonna stop it there. I'm gonna finish this off camera and find a little quotey quote, so I'll have 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6 little tags, 4 of them with butterflies, 2 of them with the ladies. Yeah, we're gonna call that 6 tags that we created today for day 2 of the Mass Make March. I'm gonna close this up here. Hope you guys are joining us. It's only today 2, so you still have time to jump in and play catch up and have fun with us. So, yeah, there you go. I'm out for today. Thank you for joining me, for watching me in my creative chaos. This was fun, and actually, it's not quite bedtime yet, so I think I'm going to stay here and play for a little bit more. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is pockets. Oh, actually, remember? Tomorrow I'm getting ready for my event, so I won't see you guys tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. I'll be back Monday with... I'll have to look at my other calendar. But so anyways, 3, 4, 5. So I'll be back Monday with clusters, I believe. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys then.